Meeting up with someone you met online alone is super dangerous.
Always bring your besties. Or even better, an adult.
What if I want to have sex before I get married?
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Ciao, old Thomas here. I know it's been a minute. Decided to take the holidays off as a little mini vacation, just relax, unwind, process the fact that we've survived another year of the 2020s, and oh girl.
I fucking love my life. I'm having such a good time.
We have just started 2026 and everything is already on fucking fire. Like, the world is ending far faster than any of us could have expected. And you know what? I'm just gonna do my best to clock in and entertain you so that you don't lose your mind and I don't lose my mind. God help us both. Before we begin, I just want to check in. I hope y'all had a really nice holiday. I really hope you all got to relax a little bit, enjoy family time, friend time, whatever solace we can fucking get in this hell that is the 2020s. I just had my first Steam winter sale because, you know, I'm paying more attention to Steam sales now because I'm using my Steam Deck so much more. I got so many fucking games, man. Let's see, Sea of Stars, Another Crab's Treasure, South of Midnight, The Last Campfire. A friend got me that. It is so cute. I love it so much. Just so many new things to enjoy. And I'm just trying to let myself enjoy time off, enjoy time playing video games. It lets me recharge and get remotivated to do stuff like this. Because, you know, you got to go back to the well and just rediscover the magic of being alive in order to come back to the grind so you don't actively wish you were dead at all hours of the day. I'm also writing more. I still have to like finish, you know, like my next book. Handed that one off to a beta reader at last. So it's in their fucking hands now. I had a couple other books, like standalone novels. One's a standalone novel. The other is a standalone novella. First draft for the novella, it has been done. I have to touch that up at some point. I tried a first draft of the novel and I wasn't feeling it. But then suddenly, like after Christmas, a switch flipped in my brain. And now like the main series I'm working on, like, you know, Dis and Erebus, that thing, the beast that I have to eventually re-release when, you know, book 2 was in order. Suddenly, like, book 3 came to me in a vision and now it's like outlined and now I'm working on the first draft and I'm actually really excited about it. And retroactively, it's giving me more insight into book 2 and the revisions I want to make with that. I don't know, because it's been so long since I published the first book. And part of me is like really scared of waiting too long and holding things in like the dark where people can't see it. But on the other hand, I'm like, you know, it goes out into the world when it's ready, because I still want to relaunch the first book with like a new title and a new cover and all this stuff, breathe new life into it. But I don't want to do that before everything is ready. Ideally, I would want book 2 to also be ready, like to coincide with book 1 coming out again. I want book 3 to be ready. I want to be able to like hit the ground running when it's time to come out onto the stage, you know? I don't know. If y'all are curious about my works in progress, maybe I'll throw them up on Patreon. If y'all are interested, definitely let me know below, because I don't know, I'm very secretive with the shit that I work on. So like, you know, only the closest of besties even get like hints of what the fuck I'm working on. Is there anything else for housekeeping? Oh yes, Do the Wrong Thing podcast. As of recording this, I've been told by Max that episode 2 is going out tomorrow. It's probably going to be out now by the time this video comes out, so I'll have that linked. It's a podcast where me and Maxwell Media Inc., my friend, we shoot the shit of Reddit stories. We narrate them. We share our life experiences as we make fun of the people involved and give our unsolicited hot takes.
7 times 7 will always be 49, and your fucking mother will never love you. Those 2 things will always be true.
I need that engraved. I need that in a picture frame.
So like, those 2 things will always be true.
You know, it's a very different vibe from here. Here I just talk about like fictional people and their fictional nonsense. And over there, it's mostly real life nonsense, you know, allegedly, aside from There were a couple stories in our last recording session that we're like 99% sure came from ChatGPT, but you know, the internet's a fucking AI swamp now at this point. God help us all. Anyway, yeah. We proceed now with our regularly scheduled bitching. Anyhow, we're kicking off the year talking about the awful, no good, terrible Winx Club reboot. What a way to set the tone, huh? This one is called Stella's New Crush. I see we still are not trying with the fucking titles. We begin at Althea, where Bloom walks in looking like she's about to yell at the Winx and possibly murder them.
Bloom? Is something wrong?
All good.
Her expression is so weird, because she's gonna complain about having seen Farragonda and be all stressed, but like, there's nothing about her expression when she first walks in where she's stressful. She just looks infuriated and homicidal.
You always scowl when something's wrong.
Salem only uses people until they are no longer useful.
It's also strange because she's clearly just coming out of Farragonda's office after learning about the dragon flame, because she's about to yap about that, but it's daytime now. Yet when she was talking to Farragonda about that, it was nighttime.
How did I wind up with this magic? This dragon flame?
I wonder that myself, dear.
So, okay. Anyway, Bloom is like, woe is me, I'm doomed to be a main character because I have the dragon flame, whatever that is. Once again, no one actually explains what the dragon flame is. The others are like in awe and they're like scared a bit. They're like, the dragon flame is like the ultimate power 5 ever.
It's supposedly the most powerful power you can have.
Don't ever speak to me again.
But like, nobody explains what it actually is, where it comes from, what it is supposed to be in the first place. Nobody talks about the great dragon, like the legend of that in Domino.
What's the legend?
Some sources say that the dragon flame can protect you against all evil and can only be used for good.
What's the legend?
It's so frustrating because it's like, girl, you can't just assume that everybody knows what the dragon flame is. If this is a reboot and you're trying to get a new audience, you kind of have to tell them what's happening. Like, could we get some lore, mayhaps? Like, also just to fill us in on like any changes you want to make to like the status quo of Domino and the Dragon. You know, certain status quos like making it more male-centric because men apparently need that handout. So anyway, while Bloom is like clearly afraid of her horrible destiny, Stella is on the couch nearby on her phone, not giving a single fuck, which is me, quite honestly, in this.
We have each other's backs, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Stella?
Huh? What?
Stella is scrolling the social media of some weird loser man with 6 foreheads named Prince Luke.
Forehead? More like a 5 head.
You could show an IMAX movie on that thing.
Prince Luke looks like Sky, except he's been hit with a hose, so all of his hair has fallen like a wet dog. He looks disgusting, and he's gonna look even more disgusting when he shows up for real later. The reason Stella is doing this, despite her flirtatiousness with Brandon, which everyone clocks, is because her parents suck and they want her to get with a prince. And Stella believes that if she gets with a prince and appeases her parents, that will make them happy and stop fighting.
What does Brandon have to do with it?
There were serious vibes.
I liked him, but my parents would never be cool with it. If it keeps them from arguing, I'll go out with Prince Luke.
So what I'm assuming is that her parents haven't divorced yet in this version of the show, because in the first season, they were either already divorced or in the process of getting a divorce. And you know, actually, I don't mind the introduction of this kind of subplot where Stella has to worry about the royalness of Brandon, or lack thereof. Because, you know, in the original, Sky and Brandon switched identities, so Stella thought she was dating a prince. She was a princess, he was a prince, they were going to have a whole empire together.
Who wouldn't love an alliance between Heraklion and Celeria? True, I can see it. Our empire will be vast and powerful.
But then it's revealed that he's not a prince, and Brandon assumes that, oh, you're not going to be with me because, you know, you want someone with money and who's who has the status. Because, you know, especially if it's a patriarchal kingdom, the highest status that applies is that of the man, not the woman. So usually if a noble woman gets with a poor peasant man, they're both peasants now. Congratulations. But Stella doesn't really care. She's like, girl, my parents are both nobles and they fucking hate each other. Their relationship is a disaster. So clearly two royals don't make things all that great to begin with. And also, I love you because you're nice and hot.
Don't worry about it, Brandon. I don't care if you're a prince or not. My parents are the king and queen of Solaria. It hasn't done them much good, has it?
Seriously, Brandon, you think that stuff matters to me? My rents are the king and queen of Solaria, and look how good their relationship is.
Stella is that girl, I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, it would have been interesting to see some conflict there where, like, specifically Radius, since he's still king, has issues with Stella dating someone who's not a royal. So, I don't know. If we do go in that direction in this series, I think that could potentially be interesting. But the way it's happening here, I just, no thank you. As usual. I don't know. It's the reboot. So even if they have interesting ideas, I trust them to only fuck it up.
Meanwhile,
Vexius and Damien are kind of fucking off doing nothing, really. I mean, it's mostly just set up for next episode, but like, who cares? It's giving that like Vexius realizes that Damien has the dragon flame and is trying to like harness it from him. But I'm just like, wouldn't you have suspected that before? Like, even if the dragon flame being in two places at once wasn't a thing before, you know who Damien is because I'm assuming you kidnapped him when Domino fell. So like, why would you not have tested him for the flame beforehand? Or is it like you did, but it didn't manifest because he had no confidence because you insult him every 5 minutes? Which, to be fair, it's Damien. Same, big mood. Anyway, off to Red Fountain, the school that doesn't matter. The Winx are going to train with the specialists for some reason, I'm not sure. The Winx put on their ugly camping outfits and act like they're brand new. A really bad animation occurs.
nice.
There's that bit where that white boy with the bad fade shows up again with Aisha. And I'm like, he doesn't even have a name. He's had no lines. You haven't introduced us to him. And I'm getting the vibe you still want us to ship her with him. Okay, I guess it's just crumbs for Aisha as usual.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Sonic Flash!
Saladine and Codatorta are here as well. We finally get introduced to them, kinda, sorta. Saladine's voice is fucking horrible. Oh my god.
It is an honor to prepare a new generation of warriors to face any evil that may arise.
Why don't you mind your own business, you old fuck?
Okay.
It sounds like this guy is trying to put on a fake old man voice. It's giving community theater. I do not apologize. There's this moment where he's like, Bloom, she's interesting. She reminds me of something.
She's a fast learner, but she reminds me of something. I just can't put my finger on it.
Okay, so I guess Farragonda and Griffin have left him completely out of the loop in terms of like Bloom and the Dragon Flame. Okay. Also, something, not like someone, like the royals of Domino that you knew, at least the show already assumes that we have all the lore in our heads. So like, you know, that comes with the whole Company of Light thing. The headmasters were all BFFs with Bloom's birth parents, whatever. After the horribly animated training, we get a little PSA moment where we're telling children not to date people online.
People can be different online than in real life.
Yeah, like sometimes they're not even people.
The internet should never be used as a tool to bully others. So if you feel as though you're being bullied, log off, you little bitch!
It's like a 90s or early 2000s PSA about stranger danger. It's so out of place and out of left field. Like, how old do you think your audience is watching this and that they'll listen to this? I don't know. It just feels so deeply insincere. Like they're not actually giving any useful tips aside from let your friends know where you are if you're meeting someone that you don't know. That's genuinely useful. but it feels so out of date, like 5 or 10 years too late. It's giving this boomer assumption that everyone you meet online is like a predator and a monster, which, to be fair, given the amount of Nazis online, I get it. But, you know, statistically, people are more likely to be assaulted or hurt by people they know in real life than random online strangers. So just saying. Stella's being weird with Brandon, pushing him away, and Bloom is like, don't worry, Brandon, I'm gonna help you.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm flattered, but...
I'm not asking you out. I have a plan.
So they decide to stalk Stella while she goes on her date with Prince Luke in the city. Which I will say, the little friendship between Bloom and Brandon is genuinely super cute.
Shh. We're supposed to be incognito.
You're the one who tripped over that trash can.
Like, it's really wholesome. This Bloom is like much closer to her 4Kids Bloom personality with all her little dorky jokes and quips. It makes this one of the more tolerable episodes of the reboot, and it just makes me wish that we got more of the Winx interacting with specialists who weren't their boyfriends. You know, like, if they're all supposed to be friends, maybe have them actually, I don't know, interact like friends do. So anyway, Stella is going to this weird club thing to meet up with Prince Luke. She has this plastic-looking crown on for some reason.
Ew.
It looks like something you'd get out of like a claw machine at an arcade. It's like one step removed from a Burger King crown. I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you wearing? Like, she's not even wearing a cute like club outfit. It's just her normal outfit plus crown. Like, girl, you don't look any more princessy like this. In fact, this takes your outfit and like kind of lowers it a few tiers into garbage territory. So anyway, she goes into this sketchy looking alley where people go to get murdered and stabbed to death.
This is where the directions say to go. All the best clubs are in dark, deserted alleys.
You are dumb, unattractive, overweight, unworthy, untalented.
She doesn't find this odd at all. The bouncer guards the door as Prince Luke guides her inside the club.
Where is everyone else? It's empty.
Because it's so exclusive.
Ew.
Bloom and Brandon end up trying to find another way in.
With an exclusive club like this, where you have to enter in through the back alley, the back door is really the front door. So in order to sneak in the back, you have to go in the front.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with you on this one.
And they're attacked by this bouncer who is actually not Nut, you know, the ogre that the tricks employ. You know, the one with the weird hand feet.
Oh my god, what is that?
But it's okay because they launch him into the stratosphere. Inside the club, Prince Luke is really weird. There are so many angles of his face where it's moving in ways that it just should not. It looks so deeply Uncanny Valley cursed.
Oh my god! What is that?
And turns out it's Darcy in disguise. This is a tricks trap. Oh girl, try saying that like 3 times fast. So because the tricks have learned that you can't do the dragon flame by force, their plan is to kidnap Stella and hold her hostage so that they can force Bloom to give them the flame.
Your friend Bloom has the dragon flame. We want the dragon flame. This is how we'll get it. Simple enough?
If you will remember the Date with Disaster episode from the original show, where Stella goes on a date with Brandon and then gets trapped by the tricks and held hostage so that they can get the Ring of Solaria, this is basically that, except much worse, and for the dragon flame instead of the Ring of Solaria. Ugh, imagine the Ring of Solaria mattering. Brandon and Bloom find their way in, of course, after we have a gag of Brandon accidentally ripping his pants.
A little more. Go.
Brandon?
You go ahead and do your thing. I'm right behind you. Way behind you.
I'm on it.
We're not, okay, whatever. Don't worry, they magically get mended for the terrible fight up ahead. Somehow. Okay, sure. So the tricks reveal themselves.
Can't even get their story straight.
We have a whole fight scene that's really badly animated. It looks like they're just floating in 0 gravity, like they're moving through water, and they don't have sirenics. There's like no momentum to this fight. Shit is just kind of happening. They're just kind of hurling shit everywhere. Icy makes this weird ice spear at some point, and it looks cool, but they completely waste it by having her just fuck up throwing it, and she takes out like the disco ball.
Playtime is over. Solar flare! I thought you had better aim.
Which on the one hand, blinding her, cool move, but what a waste. Icy chases Bloom. It looks really lame. It reminds me of that one pirate episode from season 6, but again, somehow worse.
You can't escape me, Bloom. I'm gonna get you, Bloom. I'd like to see you try.
Bloom gets frozen, then unfreezes herself and is like, guys, try your moves from the training course this morning.
Try your moves from this morning.
It feels very Dora the Explorer coded. Like that PSA, this, just girl, what is this?
Not possible.
And then all the other Winx and specialists show up, including White Boy with bad fade. They don't do anything though. All that happens is like Flora lazily throws a potion. It floats over to Robin. Robin uses it, and a bunch of ugly plastic vines sprout up and entangle the tricks.
Got more of that potion? Always.
And then the tricks flee and it's over. Okay, wow, what a riveting finale to our battle. And then afterwards, we go back to the Winx dorm. We give another forced PSA that no one cares about.
Meeting up with someone you met online alone is super dangerous.
Always bring your besties. Or even better, an adult.
What if I want to have sex before I get married?
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Bloom slurps her drink. Who cares?
That's it. There's no D.
And then the specialists return. Stella makes up with Brandon. Brandon now wears the ugly crown. And we party until dawn or whatever. Oh my god. Oh, meanwhile, Vexius is stealing Damien's power. If anyone cares. I don't. There really wasn't much to talk about in this episode just because not much important shit went down. Like, it's supposed to be about this conflict where Stella is worried about, you know, the social status of Brandon, but it's not really about what's expected of her as a princess and about making herself happy. You just get told that by like the other Winx, specifically Bloom, but you never really feel Stella learning the lesson. It's so weird that it doesn't even really feel like it's about Stella. This is just, oh girl, I did not enjoy this, but that's not a surprise. I just am so grateful we're near the end of talking about this fucking reboot. Because even when it is more tolerable, that's all it is. Tolerable, not good.